Trying to go for the wall bangs, but the USPs do not work on default, and Oily should take down Hats. Can he get a few more? Not going to be too sure at the moment. The Deagle just howling out from Sicko as well. Actually going to be thrown in, and this could be crucial. Velocity is Kobe'd in the end by Ints, who comes rotates in. They change towards middle. Volta has to hold a secret for one. Slippery 2 trade out. Now Sicko on the other end with the AK. This could be crucial, as I said before, that the AK could have this on the off angle at generators, and Zep will go down. Both flashes, and Sicko will turn away. And he's banning it on first box, and Slippery take care of Sicko. And that gives him a good entrance onto the B. Bombs like Malta looking towards default. He's looking for a player to push over in the end. Malta does punish Mr. Sharky for overextending onto default. Now hands. Now it's going to be a 2v2. Ints they line up, unfortunately, for Alke. Ints will grab 2 in the end, taking down both Oily from the CT side, I believe. HU grenades thrown in by Ints. A lot of damage. At the moment. Hats for 1. Can Hats get a second? He's opened up the angle. Takes down Slippery as well. Also, what I like from Renegades at the moment is that they're always opening up the angle. They're not remaining static. They will always open up or close the angle in the end as Ints cleans up Mr. Sharky. It's from T-spawn. Sicko 1 can't get the third in the end. Oily will trade out. Now we're looking for Hats. He spotted Hats in the end. Bad Malta, and Hats will hold on to that B bomb side. It'll be an 8 for Anti as Ints and a few guys green here as well as Sicko and Velocity trading blows back for back. Still got a 1-man advantage. However, Velocity pretty easily here. Velocity goes to the jiggle peak, but Alistair patient. Spots another one at A main as well. And Alistair can just back up to the A site. Doesn't have to do anything. He can make Alke make the play. And we'll be able to get the 10th round here. Now Hats lurking around A. Got Oily trying to come back towards the B bomb site. Can he take out the player on the default? He does. He takes out Sicko as he tries to put the nade out. Slippery in a 1v2. Now it's going to be a bit of concern here, given the fact that Alistair has an AWP, so is Slippery. Slippery takes down Ints. Now he can make this 1v1 happen, and he does! Slippery with a 4k. We have a 1v2. They've been thrown in. Velocity takes down Alistair. Mr. Sharky takes down Malta. Ints could look behind him as well. Mr. Sharky will be peeking towards it, and in the end, Ints takes down Velocity, but trade out in the end. Sicko goes through the smoke, but Slippery trades out as well. And it's going to be just 1-for-1 trades everywhere. Hats with the orb. Doesn't matter. 4th round for Alke, and Slippery running all the way up the middle. They got to watch out though, because Spet peeks into it. Malta wins with the Glocks in the end. They go to the B site via drop. Do they see other B defenders? They know there's a player with a duelist at the moment. Do they check Catwalk? Yeah or nay? Slippery on Catwalk takes down Sicko. Can he get a few more here? He's being dicked on the head. Slippery takes down Hats as well, and Hats is very good in the pistols. It's an important frag. Then now Malta checking for the A players. The A players actually went for the flank in the end, and they've over-rotated and have realized that the Renegades aren't at B. Now here it goes, a retake. Slippery's taken out. Slippery only had 1 HP anyway. And it's just going to be Velocity in a 1v2. Velocity does have a Glock. Needs his blocks on line. It's been dinked already by the Glocks. And Ints will deliver the kill. Malta just checking all the areas. Flashbang go thrown in. Mr. Sharky taken out. And Secret and Malta 1 and 2. Alistair with the flash. They'll get the A site. Pop flash being thrown in, but it's not a good pop flash. Malta's been legged. Sicko in middle takes down Zep, and they know where the other two are at the moment. Hats with the back hit. Oh, he spots the AWP on Slippery, and Hats jumps up. And Ints takes down aggressive the Renegades team. Velocity with the MP90. He heard Hats reload, but he knows Hats. Oh, beautiful backstab from Velocity. Gets 2 with the MP9. However, Alistair's just like, hey, I'm still up here. And Ali gets the kill. Now Oily with the XM. He spots Malta's elbow. Malta's got to watch out here. Oh, blasted away by Oily. And, ooh. That is going to be, that's quite a blast. It's going to hold from default. Flashbang goes in. That was a good flashbang as well. Ali gets the Deagle out, looks down. Oh, takes down Zep in the end. Slippery to trade. It's 1v1 and Slippery. Another 1v2, by the way. That's the second 1v2. Looking for Mr. Sharky. Mr. Sharky, he'll fire first. Sicko or Mr. Sharky, but it turns out the Sicko gets the jump, and Sicko gets the second. And what a Sicko indeed. However, Alistair takes down Velocity in the end. And they're going to charge into the A bomb site. However, Slippery's got other things in mind, but Hats is like, maybe slow down, buddy. Now, Malta looking for Oily. And gets the AWP shot right, gets the flick right, makes it a 16-5. And we'll get a plant that Malta knows players are running everywhere, and they're going to hold a crossfire at T vents and CT vents, and the Cowboy Hats is going to get 1, 2, and Malta maybe a third. Hats, he's running out of bullets, so he's going to charge into a Squeaky. Does take down Mr. Sharky in the end, gets a Glock instead. And it's gonna be, well, bomb site. Hats with the org, grabs one from site, gets a second at mini. Can Hats get a few more? Hats gets a third. Hats defending the site by himself. Hats checks behind, then flashbang goes in. Hats gets number 4. And in the end, Oiler's just like Sicko going for the flash. Actually takes down Oily in the end. And Sicko steals the ace from Hats. The B bomb site, number Molotov being thrown to CT lobby. Ali tries a bit of an intervention. Velocity thinks he's got Sicko, but surprise, it's Ints. And Sharky will trade out. Sicko takes down Slipper in the end, but Sharky's looking for Sicko. And he avenges his lost teammate. No, the cowboy, he's always here. And he means business. And a no-scope from Ali. Now Malta sees a gap. Oh, no. No! Ints has got 3 kills, and Alke does have no idea. Or it's just like, nah, Ints, you've had enough. I'm trying to go into the A site. How do you reckon Oiler get into the A site? He won't. And it'll be a 7th round. Tells me that was not something to yell about. But Sicko on ramp got 1, but he severely damages both Zep and Slippery. That's just checking out T lobbies. Just keep me like, hey, you want to come back through here? Probably not a good idea, but Hats might be traded out from behind. And missed AWP shot from Mr. Sharky, and Hats, well, I can tell you right now, Hats is a bit lucky there to not be taken out by the AWP, given his that control. Hats with the AWP takes down Zep. Flashbang being thrown in. Mr. Sharky checking hell. Will he come out? Takes down Malta. Will he take out Hats? He's actually aiming towards Mini. Mr. Sharky will get the bomb planted. Fake plant, actually. Can he make this 1v2 happen? Goes for the flick shot. HE grenade will take out Mr. Sharky. It'll be a gift. Oily's been tacked up a bit more as well. And Alistair from CT Vents are trying to kill Hats here. They don't care anymore. It's just about killing Hats. That's going to be a 10th round for Renegades as Ali and Ints. Velocity takes down Alistair. Sharky takes down Ints. And first opening picks for Alke at the moment. Sicko does trade out, taking down Zep. Velocity, Molotov, and flashbangs being thrown in. Going through hut. Here's 1. Slippery drops the bomb. Now they're trying to go for wallbang on Hats as well. Hats gets the 2nd. Can Hats get the 3rd though? They don't have the bomb though, so they gotta pick it back up. And Hats knows this as well. So he knows Mr. Sharky can't go down the vents because he's gonna pick up the bomb. He's being spotted by Hats. And Hats gets a 3rd in the end. Velocity takes out Sicko. Now it's just up to Velocity and Hats in a 1v1. And Hats is just going to hide in the hut instead. And he's just going to lurk around. Hats throws a flashbang out. Hats plays aggressive in a 1v1. What's the arm? Smashes at it. And Hats completes basically, I believe. Oh no, Hats. No! Hats has been taken out by Slippery. And the so immortal Hats has been taken out. Only a flesh wound, he says, as he goes down, and Ints and Malta will trade out for their fallen comrade. Now, Ints, he's been taken up by the AWP. Alistair knocks out Slippery. Gonna get another one. He will seize the cap of Sharky, and it's gonna be 14th round. A bit of damage, actually. They're all coming on mini roof at the moment. Alistair's got 1 and a 2nd. Ints is holding mini roof at the moment. And Alistair's got 2. Ints has got 1. The Deagle's coming out. Ali being slightly tagged up for with the Galil there. Does take down Oily in the end. Actually peeks the molly. And Ints, ooh, he almost takes out Ali there. Having a bit of fun. And Malta takes down Zep, making it... Zep taken out, and the flashbang's going to come in. Renegades looking for that 16-0. That's got Mr. Shucky out in the open. And Velocity taken out by Malta as well. And the bomb is going to be planted for save. And that's going to be all over. Just going to be up to Oily Mexican, who's in the... But it's going to be a 16th round, and Renegades complete a 16-0.